Hi, I'm Rachna. I'd like to introduce myself. I am clinic lead at Laser Me Out, and I'm happy to introduce electrolysis. It is a treatment that almost went out of fashion, but here at Laser Me Out we understand the needs and benefits of it. You're probably thinking, what is electrolysis? Electrolysis is a treatment that can be used post laser sessions for those pesky hairs that just don't want to be treated via laser. So anyone with grey, white, translucent, red, blonde, thick hair, we can finish off the treatment using the electrolysis. So the method is that we use a probe to enter the follicle and we apply a electric current to the follicle, creating heat, allowing that heat to literally coagulate the feeding blood vessel, which means you're now getting rid of the food supply, which means that hair has been treated, it will fall out, literally slide out of the actual follicle, and we just have 2 more in that follicle to deal with. You're probably thinking, okay, how many sessions am I going to need? We at Laser Me Out are offering 6 sessions as a package. With electrolysis, you have to understand the procedure is very precise. We cannot clear the site of treatment in one sitting. We have to leave hairs and we have to allow the skin to calm down before we enter a follicle beside another follicle that's been treated in that session. So it's very difficult to say how many sessions an individual is going to need. Generally, via the consultation, we can look at the site that needs treating, we can look at the hair growth. There could be many reasons for the hair growth, and we can start to treat and see clearance occur post-session. What really benefits is anyone with blonde thick hair, grey thick hair, white thick hair. It helps us to eradicate those pesky ones that we find on the chin and nothing targets them, or we're constantly having to tweeze, thread or pluck or even wax, causing other skin conditions. Over a period of time, over some sessions, you will notice that the hair does diminish. The area looks clearer, it's not bumpy, it's not irritated. It actually eradicates hair growth. It is the only permanent hair removal treatment available on the market. It isn't comfortable. There is a slight, I'd say, prick and heat sensation, but it's very, very quick. Post-treatment, you'll find that the area may be inflamed. It may look like a prickly heat reaction, which should subside within 24 hours, depending on the individual. What you don't want to do is have electrolysis and go on holiday, so we do require at least a minimum of 2 weeks post-treatment for you to actually go away on a sun holiday. Prior to the treatment, there isn't much you need to worry about. You don't even have to shave. You come in with the growth as long as we have something to hold on to. Once we've applied the current, we literally slide the hair out of the follicle. So literally just make sure the skin is hydrated. So I suggest to patients prior to the sessions, maybe do a hydration mask. Keep the skin nice and hydrated, come in for your electrolysis, and there's nothing else you need to worry about. Obviously wear your SPF. It is a very successful treatment. It is time consuming and it is effects derived. You get the effect that you want and you see the end point of clearance. So who can we treat? Which areas can we treat? So we can treat anyone. Unlike laser where you get refused, the hair's too light, there's no colour in the hair, or you've got red hair. As long as the hair is thick and not what we call peach fuzz or vellus hair, we can treat thickened hairs due to what? Hormonal, menopause. Even having a baby could trigger off hair growth, specifically on the face. So really anyone who has that thickened hair can actually have the treatment. Areas, we can only treat small areas. So let's give you an example. Chin, upper lip, great for women of an age where they see things sprouting through, but laser's not going to target them. Bikini line, once you've finished your bikini sessions, your Hollywood sessions, if you've got any lighter hairs there, we can target those and finish those off with electrolysis. So you're looking at small areas tidying up and tweaking, getting rid of those little hairs that the laser cannot impact. So I'd like to introduce you to the machine that does this amazing treatment. This is the Sterix. electrolysis machine. What we have is we have the intensity, we have the timer, and then we have the galvanic. Dependent again on your hair type and how we're going to work on you, we have the facilities to work on any hair, okay? So this is what we call the probe holder. This is what we'd use to actually use our sterilized probes that we will open in front of you and actually put into the pen holder here. Once we've loaded up the actual probe, if I explain to you how electrolysis works, electrolysis does not work on the pigment of the hair. What electrolysis works on is the blood. So we're creating the heat here to coagulate that blood supply so that hair has no food. So it has nothing to do with the colour of the hair. Hence why we can target blonde, grey, translucent, red, white hairs through this session. It's the only treatment that is FDA approved for permanent hair reduction. So if you're interested in electrolysis, please have a look at the details below. Contact us for a consultation where we will give you more information on the process and the procedure. Looking forward to seeing you for a hair-free life.